Son, you know your father was a rigger was he. Son, the shoes you have to fill are big as can be.
Blackfish fists, a neck like coil, ashen skin with lips like foil. One man to dig, one to roll cigs. Your father was the man who would grapple the rig. The man was a giant when you crawled around the floor on all fours. His socks were as high as the kitchen doors. He could lift your mother on the end of the spade and twirl her round laughing while the Beatles played.
16-hour shifts in the pissing rain, extra income from lugging grain. Your mother would wait in the window there for a glimpse of her man so wild and rare. Son, you know your father was a rigger was he. Son, the shoes you have to fill are big as can be.
A family of three with an empty chair for the man who was never there. The money went and your mother went too. Your father quit rigging to care for you.
His arms were his only tool. He cleaned toilets at the primary school. There goes pissy fingers, old shit for brains, cleaning out jam rags and fag ends from the staff room drains.
Well, it's a living. It's a living. Well, it's a living. It's a living. Well, it's a He looked a nightmare when you left for the city. A face like paper, but your wife was so pretty. He said, my son, now you've flown the nest, I think I'll sit here for a few days' rest.
3 days later and the house was clean, save for the grease where his tools had been. He wrapped them like a mummy, laid them under the bed. His knees were shredded and his toenails bled. 3 days rolling round the empty hall, no rig, no kid, no wife to call. He put your pictures on the windowsill and necked a bottle of sleeping pills. Son, you know your father was a rigger as can be. Big as can be.